Ye have forsaken me and served other gods, for what reason I will save you no more. Go and cry to the gods which ye have chosen. Let them save you in the time of your distress. And the children of Israel said to Yahweh, We have sinned. Do thou to us whatsoever seemeth good to thee. Only deliver us, we pray thee, this day. And they put away the foreign gods from among them, and served Yahweh, and his soul was grieved for the misery of Israel. Then the children of Ammon were gathered together, and encamped in Galaad, and the children of Israel assembled themselves together, and encamped in Mathepah. And the people, the princes of Galaad, said one to another, What man is he that will begin to fight against the children of Ammon? He shall be head over all the inhabitants of Galaad. Shofetim, Judges chapter 11. Now Jephthah the Galaadi was a mighty man of valor, but he was a son of a harlot. And Galaad begat Jephthah. Then the woman of Galaad bare him sons, and the woman's sons grew up, and they drove out Jephthah, and said to him, Thou shalt not inherit in our father's house, for thou art the son of another woman. Then Jephthah fled from his brothers, and dwelt in the land of Tob. And there were gathered vain fellows to Jephthah, and they went out with him. And it was after a while that the children of Ammon made war against Israel. And it was so that when the children of Ammon made war against Israel, the elders of Galaad went to fetch Jephthah out of the land of Tob. And they said to Jephthah, Come and be our chief, that we may fight with the children of Ammon. And Jephthah said to the elders of Galaad, Did not ye hate me, and drive me out of my father's house? And why are ye come to me now, when ye are in distress? And the elders of Galaad said to Jephthah, Therefore are we turned again to thee now, that thou mayest go with us, and fight with the children of Ammon, and thou shalt be our head over all the inhabitants of Galaad. And Jephthah said to the elders of Galaad, If ye bring me home again to fight with the children of Ammon, and Yahweh deliver them before me, shall I be your head? And the elders of Galaad said to Jephthah, Yahweh shall be witness between us. Surely according to thy word, so will we do. Then Jephthah went with the elders of Galaad, and the people made him head and chief over them. And Jephthah spoke all his words before Yahweh in Mathepah. And Jephthah sent messengers to the king of the children of Ammon, saying, What hast thou to do with me, that thou art come to me to fight against my land? And the king of the children of Ammon answered to the messengers of Jephthah, Because Israel took away my land, when he came up out of Mithraim, from the Arnon even to the Yabok, and to the Jordan. Now therefore restore those lands again peaceably. And Jephthah sent messengers again to the king of the children of Ammon, and he said to him, Thus saith Jephthah, Israel took not away the land of Moab, nor the land of the children of Ammon, but when they came up from Mithraim, and Israel went through the wilderness to the Red Sea, and came to Kadesh,
Then Yisrael sent messengers to the king of Edom, saying, Let me, I pray thee, pass through thy land. But the king of Edom hearkened not. And in like manner he sent to the king of Moab, but he would not. And Yisrael abode in Kadesh. Then they went through the wilderness, and went around the land of Edom and the land of Moab, and came by the east side of the land of Moab, and they encamped on the other side of the Arnon. But they came not within the border of Moab, for the Arnon was the border of Moab. And Yisrael sent messengers to Sihon, king of the Amorri, the king of Heshbon. And Yisrael said to him, Let us pass, we pray thee, through thy land to my place. But Sihon trusted not Yisrael to pass through his border. But Sihon gathered all his people together, and encamped in Yahathah, and fought against Yisrael. And Yahweh the God of Yisrael delivered Sihon and all his people into the hand of Yisrael, and they smote them. So Yisrael possessed all the land of the Amorri, the inhabitants of that country. And they possessed all the border of the Amorri, from the Arnon even to the Yabok, and from the wilderness even to the Jordan. So now Yahweh the God of Yisrael hath dispossessed the Amorri from before his people Yisrael. And shouldst thou possess them? Wilt not thou possess that which Chemosh thy God giveth thee to possess? And whomsoever Yahweh our God hath dispossessed from before us, him shall we possess. And now, art thou anything better than Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab? Did he ever strive against Yisrael, or did he ever fight against them? While Yisrael dwelt in Heshbon and its towns, and in Aroer and its towns, and in all the cities that are along by the side of the Arnon, 300 years. For what reason did ye not recover them within that time? I therefore have not sinned against thee, but thou doest me wrong to war against me. Yahweh the judge, be judge this day between the children of Yisrael and the children of Ammon. Howbeit the king of the children of Ammon hearkened not to the words of Jephthah, which he sent him. Then the Spirit of Yahweh came upon Jephthah, and he passed over Galaad and Manasseh, and passed over Mathepah of Galaad, and from Mathepah of Galaad he passed over to the children of Ammon. And Jephthah vowed a vow to Yahweh, and said, If thou wilt indeed deliver the children of Ammon into my hand, then it shall be that whatsoever cometh forth from the doors of my house to meet me when I return in peace from the children of Ammon, it shall be Yahweh's, and I will offer it up for an ascending offering. So Jephthah passed over to the children of Ammon to fight against them, and Yahweh delivered them into his hand, and he smote them from Aroer until thou come to Manith, even 20 cities, and to Habel-Karamim with a very great slaughter. So the children of Ammon were subdued before the children of Yisrael. And Jephthah came to Mathepah to his house, and behold, his daughter came out to meet him, with timbrels and with dances. And she was his only child. Besides her, he had neither son nor daughter. And it was when he saw her that he tore his clothes and said, Alas, my daughter, thou hast brought me very low, and thou art one of them that trouble me. For I have opened my mouth to Yahweh, and I cannot go back. And she said to him, My father, thou hast opened thy mouth to Yahweh. Do to me according to that which hath proceeded out of thy mouth. Forasmuch as Yahweh hath taken vengeance for thee on thy enemies, even on the children of Ammon. And she said to her father, Let this thing be done for me. Let me alone 2 months, that I may depart and go down upon the mountains, and bewail my virginity, I and my companions. And he said, Go. And he sent her away for 2 months, and she departed, she and her companions, and bewailed her virginity upon the mountains. And it was at the end of 2 months that she returned to her father, who did with her according to his vow, which he had vowed. And she experienced not man. And it was a custom in Yisrael that the daughters of Yisrael went yearly to celebrate the daughter of Yephthah the Galaadi 4 days in a year. And the men of Ephraim were gathered together and passed northward, and they said to Yephthah, For what reason passedst thou over to fight against the children of Ammon, and didst not call us to go with thee? We will burn thy house upon thee with fire.